Good morning everyone. Again I am with you with the next topic of the chapter, that is transportation in plants and animals. And our next topic is blood. In the previous topic we already had discussed about the blood vessels, where we had discussed three types of blood vessels: arteries, capillaries and veins. And in these blood vessels a fluid will flow that is known as blood. So blood is a fluid medium that helps in transport of different materials throughout the body. It is made up of two components, blood cells and a liquid called plasma. Basically the plasma, it is 55% of the whole blood and 45% are cells. Let's discuss about the cells. RBC. RBCs are red blood cells. As the name indicate, red. So these are of red color. And these are of red color due to the presence of a red color pigment that is called hemoglobin. And this is basically a protein molecule. This hemoglobin gives the red color to the blood, as well as this helps to transport oxygen to different parts of the body as it carry oxygen, and oxygen is our respiratory gas. So that's why hemoglobin is also known as respiratory carrier. WBC, these are the defense forces. These are defense forces of the body. Defense forces, that means they defend against the microorganisms. They provide a defense mechanism. White blood cells destroy harmful bacteria and dead cells, and hence they protect against infection. Platelets, they help in clotting of blood. Basically they provide a kind of sealing material. They seal the area from where the blood is coming outside the body. So if any blood vessel injured, if any part of the body injured and blood is coming out from there, then they help to clot, they help to make a clot at that particular place, and hence they prevent excessive loss of blood if any body parts get injured. And as I told you, blood plasma, it is a straw colored liquid component of blood, and it is 55% of the complete blood. Functions of blood, there are different functions of the blood, like it distribute digested food throughout the body. They maintain the temperature. Blood help to maintain the temperature of the body. Blood cells, especially WBC, fight against infection. Platelets help in the clotting of blood. Blood transport oxygen from lungs to the tissue. Blood also transport carbon dioxide from the tissues which are present in different body parts, from the tissues to the lungs. And as I told you that heart helps in pumping of the blood. So heartbeat and pulse rate, that is again the important topic. Heartbeat as long as one stays alive. A heartbeat consists of a contraction and relaxation of the heart muscles. When heart muscles contract, it is known as systole. When heart muscles relax, it is known as diastole. So contraction and relaxation means systole and diastole respectively. The rhythmic contraction of the heart, that means one time systole, then diastole, systole, diastole, it provide a kind of regular jerk, and this jerk is known as pulse. So heartbeat regulate the pulse rate. If the heartbeat is more, pulse rate is more. If the heartbeat is low, pulse rate is low. So in the same we can say the pulse rate is same as the rate of heartbeat. Normally it is 60 to 80 times per minute when our body is in relaxed position. But during exercise, these are 200 beats. There is an activity in which we can count the pulse rate. Here what we do, we find out the position on our right hand, the position of artery in which the blood is moving. And as I told you that in the artery, blood is having a high flow, a high pressure. So you observe that when doctor wants to know the pulse rate, doctor wants to measure the pulse rate, then he or she usually kept our hand from the wrist and observe the pulse rate. So what we do we have to place a small piece of putty or modeling clay on the wrist at this place where we feel a slight jerk. We have to feel it by keeping our hand under the finger. By keeping this position under the finger, we can feel it. So at that particular place, we have to place a small piece of putty or modeling clay, and we have to press a straw and we have to hold it vertically with the help of this putty or clay. And when it can easily placed on this putty, then we minutely observe the height of the straw. Sometime it is going up, down, up, down. This is due to the flowing of blood into the artery. Contraction, at that time the pressure is high. Relaxation, at that time the pressure is comparatively low. And that's why there is a kind of up and down movement, and it can be seen with the help of this straw. So this is a pulse rate. This is a simply counting of pulse rate. Now the next topic is excretion in animals. As I told you, we are discussing about transportation. So waste material also has to be transported from different body part to the excretory system. So the process of removal of waste produced by living organisms is called excretion. Excretion in unicellular plants and animals takes place through diffusion, like transportation takes place through diffusion. In multicellular organism, the process is more complex, and these are specific area, and there are specific area of the body that perform this function, and that is known as our excretory system. What are the main components of the excretory system? The first one are kidneys. You can see here, one kidney and two kidney. So we are having a pair of kidneys. In higher animals, the cells generate waste such as urea when nutrients are broken down within them. So urea is the waste material. These wastes are toxic, means these are harmful. So they has to be removed out from the body. These wastes are transported by the blood to the kidney. When blood entering from heart to body part, then one body part is also kidney. It enter into the kidney also. So it provide oxygen to the cells and take out waste. So when the blood which is containing that waste material like urea and other waste material, so when blood enter into the kidney with that waste blood, waste material, not blood, waste material, the kidneys process the waste and produce urine. So process the waste, that means waste is to be separate out from the blood, and that waste which is separate out from the blood, actually that is urine. This is passed through the ureter. Where is ureter? This one is a tube which is coming out from the kidney to the urinary bladder. That is ureter. This one is ureter. So from kidney, urine is formed by the separation of blood from waste. So urine contains waste material. It is transported to the urinary bladder through the ureter. It is transferred here. And from the urinary bladder, it is removed from the body through urethra. The undigested food is eliminated during egestion from the anus as feces. This should not be confused with excretion. Yes, important line. When undigested part of the food is eliminated from the body, it is known as egestion. But when the waste like urea, which is generated in the body after the chemical reactions, so that is removal of that waste is known as excretion. It is written here also. You can use it. The cells generate waste such as urea. So urea is a kind of waste which is generated by cells. But डाइजेशन प्रोसेस में जो वेस्ट बचता है मीन्स अनडाइजेस्टेड फूड, so removal of the toxic substance like urea, that is excretion, but removal of the undigested food, that is known as egestion. So these two are the different processes. Our two kidney in the body receive 1100 to 2000 liter of blood per day, and how much urine it will produce? It has about 5 to 6 liter of blood. The blood runs through the kidneys to be purified once about every 4 minutes. हर 4 मिनट के बाद बॉडी के ब्लड किडनी के अंदर आता है. The lungs, the second part, that means the second area where transportation has to be taken place. Carbon dioxide produced by cells during respiration is removed through lungs. देखिए, यूरिया is removed through kidney. Carbon dioxide is removed through lungs during the exhalation process. In the respiration chapter, we already had discussed inhalation and exhalation. In inhalation process, we utilize oxygen. We take oxygen in, and in exhalation process, the air comes out from our body to outside. So CO2 comes out at that time. The skin offers a large surface area for losing body heat. Skin is supplied with a large number of blood capillaries and sweat glands. When there is a rise in temperature, sweat glands get activated and produce sweat. Yes, we can observe it in the summer. A lot of sweating is there because more heat is produced inside the body. Sweating leads to cooling of the skin due to the evaporation of sweat. Obviously, when sweat come out from our body, then it means the heat comes out from our body and we feel cool. Small amount of urea, salts and other metabolic waste are also eliminated through sweating. Yes, these are the waste which are also eliminated through sweating. Now this chapter is completed. These are some keywords that are very, very important. So you can please take a read of these keywords. These are very important, given in your textbook. Hope you understand. And this is the chapter. In the next session, I will discuss about the book work as well as notebook work of this chapter. God bless you all. Goodbye.